We'll get ready to get started here in just a moment, folks. All right. Good morning, traders, and welcome to Friday, September 23rd. Wow. I don't know if you saw what's going on in the bond markets, but overnight we just shot down. We're going to take a look at all that. Thanks again for being here. This is not financial advice of any kind. Everyone's responsible for their own trading. And let's go ahead and take a quick look at the news coming out today. We've got PMI composite flash at 8:45 a.m. CST, Baker Hughes rig count at 12 noon, and of course, Jerome Powell speaks at 1 p.m. So, given the crazy overnight move, I would definitely be conservative and careful today. Tight with your stops and short with your exposure. All right. Let's take a look at the opening range from yesterday. So what we've got up here, the bands right here are the first 5 minutes of trade in the Ultra Bond, the 30, the 10-year, and the 5-year. As you can see, we broke down off that opening range and then just tanked down. I mean, way, way, way down in all the products. So I'm sure some people made a lot of money yesterday. I'm sure some people lost a lot of money yesterday. So hopefully you were you either earned a lot or you were somewhere in the middle. I myself took profits early and then sat outside the market and just watched. That was too crazy for me. So we will see what happens today. Today should definitely be interesting, that's for sure. Take a look at our 30-minute charts here. So as you can see, this is the same constellation, the Ultra in the upper left, 30 in the upper right, 10-year up lower left, and the ZF down in the lower right. As you can see, it was right around 2:30, 3 o'clock that we started to have that precipitous drop, and it just kept going down and down. Kind of wish that I hadn't been asleep. But as you can see right here, 5 o'clock, 5:30, somewhere around there, we started to rebound, and now we're sort of gaining back some of that ground. That was a really intense push. Take a little look at a cleaner look of the 30-minute chart here. Just get this right. Okay, yeah, there we go. Here's also our 30-minute charts and just a little bit of a cleaner representation. Yeah, huge chap down, and then big doji down here in the ZF, and then it's on its way back up. Let's take a look at our VWAPs from the overnight session. Yeah, just showing that drastic drop right here. Around 408, 357 it was in the Ultra. Came way down past the second deviation. Huge peak there, and then it's bouncing back up towards the VWAP. VWAP heavily slanted down. I will reset these VWAPs once the market opens here for the bonds in about 18 minutes at 7:20 CST. You can see the ZN is pretty much back up to its VWAP, and the ZF is almost back up to its VWAP. So all the products are returning to their VWAP. Let's take a look at the tick charts here. This is a 100 tick chart. 100 moving average is represented by the colored line here in the middle. And yeah, just shot way, way, way down. And linear regression channel showing up. We are in the Ultra. We are above the 100 moving average once again. ZB is back up above its 100, and same thing with the ZN and the ZF. So something happened, and then the move has retraced. Take a look at our higher time frame analysis. This is the Ultra, so you can see yesterday's profile right here in teal. Big, just I've got the opening range marked out here as well. Huge drop down, ranging around and price acceptance way down below. Overnight session, a little bit of a shoot up to yesterday's value area high, followed by a precipitous drop down to the bottom. So that's where we are, and if you look at the composite profile on the right, we are in no man's land here down below. Take a quick look at the 30-year. Similar story right here. So should we should we open up today and push up? If we push through that value area low at 128.06, we could certainly go work our way up to the POC or up to the value area high at 128.28. Looking at the 10-year here, just adjust this up here a little bit. All right. 10-year, similar story. Let's take a look at the 5-year and the 2-year. Take a quick glance at our TPOs from yesterday. Oh, and look at that. We are the white line is the price line. We were way down here, and now we're pretty much back up to yesterday's range. Um, so we'll be opening out of range and out of value. Here we are in the ZB. Looks like we'll be opening below range and below value. ZN, much farther down below range and certainly below value. So the ZN had a bigger drop, or has maintained a bigger drop than the longer tenors. Take a look at the ZF here. Similar thing, the 5-year is down even higher here. Yep, that's a huge gap. Biggest gap I've ever seen in my very short period of time as a bond trader. And the 2-year also is way below the range from yesterday. Let's take a look at our DOMs here. Something reset for my DOMs here in the last hour. The internet got disconnected and reconnected, so I do not have all the volumetric information from what happened overnight. I won't be able to grab the overnight low or the overnight point of control. I guess I can grab it manually later from the chart, but actually let's do that now. 138.0 looks like 138.07. 138.07 in the ultra. 7 overnight low. In the 30-year, it was 126.28 approximately. 126.28 overnight low there. Let's grab the 10-year. Overnight low was 111.245. Let's pop down there. 111.245. Overnight low. And the 5-year was 107.045. 107.045. Overnight low. All right. Overnight point of controls I will not be able to grab. Let's just take a look up and down the DOM, see if we see any striking orders sticking out. This UB, I've noticed, has about 120, 150 that's always playing hokey pokey there. I'm here, I'm not here, I'm here, I'm not here. That's all normal looking. 102, that's a little bit bigger than its neighbors, not by a whole bunch, but we'll mark that down at 138.20 as an area of interest. Go ahead and take a look at the 30-year here. Everything looks relatively equal there, except for this right here. 127.18. 721 contracts resting there, which is about 4 times the size of its neighbors. That could act as the bottom of today's downward motion. Or, as you know, anything can happen. The price could move down there, consume through that, and continue pushing lower. But it certainly looks like 721 contracts are sitting there as defense towards any further downward move this morning in the short term. Okay, let's take a look at the ZN. Scrolling up here, nothing outrageous. Down below, these are a little bit bigger, but not by much, so we're going to leave that as is. Let's check out the 5-year. Okay, 5-year, we've got a big boy up here at 107.235. Going to mark that out, so I'm aware of it. There's 652 contracts waiting on the offer up there. And going down below, we've got 290 down here. It's a little bit bigger, but not by much. We'll leave that alone as well. Take a look at the 2-year here. Kind of a bigger guy over here. Let's see, I can't quite see that. Step this just a little bit. Not gonna let me. Okay, let's try down below here. See what we've got. Yeah, we've got a big boy down here at 102, 190, and 990 down here at 102, 196. At first glance, that would tell me that, well, it would give me a little bit of a long on upward bias, those 2 products, because it looks like some people are down there that do not want the Ultra to go lower. Sorry, rather the 30-year or the 2-year. All right. Take a quick peek at our 1-minute range chart just to see where we are at. You can see that huge drop that took place. Came back up, wiggled around, and now we are stair-stepping up. Looks like we may have hit temporary end to the uptrend there in the 5-year. And let's see here. Over here in the Ultra. ZB. Yeah. So today should certainly be interesting. Gonna pull up everything all at once right here as I see it. And this has my rotational chart and my time in sales and all that good stuff. Flip back over to news. As always, if you guys have any suggestions for how I can make this stream better or more informative, if you have anything that you would like to add to this analysis, please let me know. You can hit me up on Twitter at EquanimoustrAde. Take you back to the news real quick, just to get a recap. 8:45 PMI, 12 p.m. Baker Hughes rig count, and the doozy, Jerome Powell at 1 o'clock. Back to destroyed dreams. All right. Well, that'll do it for us this morning. We've got 10 minutes till the open. Wish you good luck in your trading today. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday morning at 7 a.m. Later.